Greetings, my real estate enthusiasts. Tracy here and here again, coming back to you with some more vital information. September, around about 14th and 15th, the Wayne County Treasurer's Office closed out their September auction. So now we're moving into the October auction. I'm hoping some of you who would like to just invest in a city would join in and be a part. I was registered last month. I'll be registered this month to do multiple bidding. And so I come with a wealth of knowledge in the arena of foreclosures. So, you know, I want to say our services as well, more than worth it. Anyway, that's not the only reason for this video. I wanted to also talk about the fact that those who did lose their homes, it's unfortunate. It's real unfortunate because we had such a long period in time where we could have capitalized on, the low values here in the city. But now it is a new game here. So some people lost their properties. Maybe, like I saw one property on Detroit's West Side, whom the owner, it was a pretty nice house. It had newer roof, windows, very well manicured, very nice property. And so it was lost for $20,000, but it ended up selling in the sale for $90,000. So now that got so high that if you wanted to get it back, it was well out of your reach. I mean, when all you had to pay was $20,000, and now if you were even remotely bidding on your own property, now you got to come up with $90,000. However, the law changed in the year 2021. So what has changed is the previous owner, once he goes to foreclosure and the county sells it, the previous owner can collect the proceeds, the difference between what they owed and what it sold for. So that particular owner could have got the $70,000 had they filled out the form that the treasurer's office provide on their website. You have to fill it out prior to July 1st. Yep, prior to July 1st of that foreclosing year that you're losing the property in. So you can't come back next year and say, oh, I lost my property and you gained $70,000 and that belonged to me, and you never did you didn't make any of their required moves to get your money or any overages. So, and it doesn't take much. All you gotta do is fill out the form, send it certified mail by July 1st, and well, let me say it. I said it doesn't take much. I don't know how much it takes to get your money, to get the overage, because what you do is you fill that form out. You got to have it notarized, and then you got to have it in by July 1st of the same year that you're losing the property in, and plus you have to have it sent certified mail with return receipt requested. And that's just the beginning of you being able to claim the proceeds. So I'm sure it's a bunch of, maybe red tape you got to go through, like proving you are the owner, proving just probably a number of things that you have to do in order to get that money. So, but don't be dismayed. It's worth it. Go through. If you didn't get in on that money that the state of Michigan was allowing for homeowners who were facing foreclosure for non-payment of taxes, and or your utilities got outrageous, they were paying, I want to say, up to $30,000 to help you. So if you missed out on that and then you end up being foreclosed on, I'm just hoping and praying for the majority of the people that you did get in and fill this form out. Now, if ain't nobody telling you, you won't know. And that's the problem. The Bible talks about, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. This would be some of the things that you would perish from. You didn't know that you had to go and fill this form out in order to get these here proceeds. So, and when I say, some of these people lost greatly, greatly, and you will lose even greater uh, um, monetary uh, value if you didn't fill that form out, if you didn't know to do that. And so I'm coming to people in this video to October for investors, people in the city. We stayed here when everybody else said bankruptcy, bankrupt them, did cut, start clean, and we gonna do this and that and the other, and surely people doing it, and without our consent, we just kind of watching the players play. And so this September I realized that a lot of my clients, some I should say some, they missed out because their money wasn't long enough. So I'm hoping for October to pair and bring about groups of people to be able to bid together with your money. You'll have more buying power and have a strategy to work together as a company. They become a company, and they have an exit strategy on how they want to, what they want to do with the property in the end. So uh, all parties prosper, everybody gain, and we're not all losing out, because we got people here from New York, they got California, whatever, China, wherever they come from. You can sit online and bid. You don't have to get up out your seat. You can do Google Map, Google running all through here. And I done seen many people on their bikes with their helmets on and their little camera on top of it. So everybody knows what's going down, and so I just hate to see us lose on every front. But anyway, so that's the purpose of this video, that more people will reach out to me. Somehow I'm going to put a link up in here whereby you can contact me if you want to participate. You want to be in an auction. You don't have the $10,000 to do it, because that's what it takes to bid on more than one property. I mean, you could take your $2,500 and bid on one property, and then when you lose that one, then you can move that money over to the next property. But in the meantime, you losing out all around, because you're not able to put your money here, there, and what have you, not able to move and bid on multiple properties. So that is the one option, and the one thing with me that you can do. I'm putting money up, and then you just come to me. You pay our fee, which is $1,500, and it's well worth it, because not only do I service, I'm a real estate broker. I'm a licensed broker, so I can help you not only to get the property, sell the property. I got a team of contractors and what have you that can fix the property. Um, we can help you in the eviction if you need to evict, or even negotiate. What do you want to do? Do you want to stay? It's not always about just tossing people out and you making a several thousand. Sometimes it's just about helping people. And so, we all got to come up together. Nonetheless, that's that. And but I want to make certain that everybody knew you had the opportunity to get and be a part of the proceeds. Don't just. It's even the same way in a mortgage foreclosure. I don't know if many of you knew that if your property sold at the sheriff's sale for whatever county you in, and the bank let it go for XYZ dollars, and there was an overage, you're entitled to that overage. But if you don't go after it, they're going to take your money and run and see you later. So that was one of the main things. That's just my main thing, is auction time. For you people who are facing foreclosure for next year, I just decided in my mind I'm going to start an auction company. I've been doing this for since they started doing online auctioning, the treasurer's office. So I'm well versed in it now. That might as well have my own little auction company whereby people can take their properties, put them on our auction site, and let others bid on their property before you lose it. Get something out of it. Don't just lose and have your head buried in the sand and wondering what am I going to do? Let go and let God. Sometimes you gotta let it go in order to get move forward. And I know we got great ties and things and what have you, but uh that is my plan of action for 2023 is my own auctioneer company, as well as pulling people, investors, homeowners together so that you don't have to go through all of this tragedy, stress, strain. Who bought my house? How much they get it for? When I'm gonna have to get out? I'm gonna set it on fire. Oh, I had a scenario like that. Lady set the house on fire and she ended up in jail. She ended up in jail because she got caught setting the house on fire. She didn't own it no more. She had lost it to the treasurer's office. And when she found out somebody else had bought it, she wasn't willing to move, negotiate, do nothing. And she set that house on fire. And she ended up in jail. Now, when you 50, 60 years old, you ain't trying to do no jail time, period. So I'm just here to say to my peoples who are called by my name, you know that scripture right there, y'all. So listen, we got to do better. I'm bringing you the knowledge. I'm bringing you the information. And I said to myself, well, why are you even looking up all this stuff? What's the point of you having all this information if you ain't sharing it, if you ain't giving it to the people? So I'm giving it to the people. I'll be liking to do these here videos. I'm not tech savvy. Heck, I don't know if the lighting right, what's in the background, can you hear me okay? Is my mic covered up? All that kind of stuff. So it just but it's something I have to do. I perceive I have to do this. I have to get this information out to the people. Um, I done been in real estate too long, so here I am. Again, look for the link to be able to connect to me. Go to my website, fill out a request to speak with an agent so that you can tell us your story. We can help you out, and help you to not face such tragedies and or get into that position. If I'm sitting here with this information and while I'm not a nonprofit, I do know some nonprofits that can potentially help you out. So let's do this thing, y'all. Enough is enough. Call me. Go to my site, my website, uniqueurbanrealestate.com, and set up an appointment. Let's talk about it. Let me hear your story. What's going on? Maybe I can record you. All right, folks. Y'all have a good one. Take care. Bye now.